Mars has the tools to do that. Now, Mars left climbers, I do believe they can play together well. They just need to build the greatest wall that has ever been built. If you manage to get a setup going where you've got like, Blizzard with the cover with like force smash on the top on the platform, something like that, it can be really hard to get past that.
I think like Ice Climbers, like I don't want to say like bad Fox, but kind of is. Like they've got good mobility, they've got good hitboxes. Like their wave dash down smash is really punishing. They're like pretty good at crouch cancelling. Like their hitboxes aren't as good as some of like the top tier characters. But they're definitely no joke. You get like double down smash in doubles, like that's painful.
Yeah, double down smash to me is like the same as like playing like Captain Falcon in doubles, where like you won't mind him for a moment, and then they'll just come on your back and just down smash you. You won't be ready for it.
All right.
Ooh, and
I had the wobble whilst my was winning 1v1, but then my ends up flubbing it and dropping that.
Yeah. So double. I'm guessing. Of course, wobbles isn't allowed in doubles. Although I think that was a fun use of wobbles. Because it's not that easy to set up. So having it in doubles was kind of fun. I can understand.
Yeah, I actually don't know if it is banned in doubles. I'd assume it's not, but.
Oh really?
Well, I mean, it's not the same in doubles, is it? Like.
Yeah, you can break it. There's ways to play against it, and it's not it's not easy to set up because grabs are a big commitment.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Renzo and HappyMealz looking at a little bit more in control in this game. Great punish there.
Yeah, of course, Mars Fox will be a great team. Absolutely amazing team. Again, Fox, the best character in doubles by far.
Yeah, pretty much.
In my opinion. And Mars is got a big sword. He's got something to space with.
Mars Fox is an insane team. But I mean, so many teams are like S tier because they're just so good. Like just Fox Mars, Fox Peach, Fox Puff, Fox. Like, jeez. Should be a Popo on the edge guard here. Oh. All right, Mahie does pick up that one kill. Oh, that was an overcommitment, I've got to say. You see all this time whilst UnHaven is like focusing on this. On Renzo's Marth here, like Mahie is just getting messed up on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, Mahie is just gonna hold the edge at this point. Wait, great coming in up smash, invincible double up smash.
Yeah, exactly. UnHaven making room. Which we'll like to see. Mahie forced off stage though, Mahie and UnHaven have been playing a little bit too separate, and that's now Mahie down onto his last stock, but this is one of those, tied situations essentially, and like with the percent, sometimes this can actually be like unfavorable for Ed because now you have this 1v2 time whilst Fox is respawning. No capitalization.
Yeah, just couldn't find a good way to go at it, and then it's better to reposition for the second person than to like try to force once the second person is coming on.
Absolutely agree to that. Ooh, Renzo tiny bit slow trying to get that F smash on the platform onto UnHaven.
Yeah,
and does manage to pick the Nero. I think that's a dead Mahie. There it is, and now it's UnHaven on his own. It's a 1v2. Looks like 2v2, but that is a 1v2, I promise you.
Yeah, Nana is gonna get hit, and then she's not gonna be able to act for like 90% of what's happening now, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, Ice Climbers, like you can be a bit scary with them. It's just as soon as Nana gets hit and it gets desynced and you can't control her anymore, like she gets in hit stun, it becomes almost impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Renzo and Renzo and HappyMealz have been doing really well. I really like how they play. They've been playing very, fundamentally correct in terms of doubles play. They've been focusing on 2v1s. They've been splitting up. Doubles is kind of like playing against us because you got to split them up and then you got to go at it. Now you've got another character. Doesn't really matter. Split up everyone you can. And there, like you see, HappyMealz, he was messing up UnHaven, but he saw that his friend was having a bit of trouble. Came to help him. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, Renzo actually a bit of a big flub there with call out and SD. I mean, it was upbeat the wrong way. I obviously happy to capitalize on that. I've got to say, I think I'm seeing a few too many overcommitments at the edge. Like jumping off stage for edge guards, things like that. And it's not always been working out. Often been just like a little bit too much of a risk for my taste.
Yeah, I agree. You can't be taking these kind of risks in doubles, especially as Marth. It's really easy to edge guard Marth in doubles. Like it's much easier than in singles.
Yeah,
of course. Edge guards are going to be buffed in doubles. That's obvious.
Yeah.
All right.
And like just Marth is like one of those characters where you just want to be on the ground. Like you really want to be on the ground. And it's like if you go off stage, you're basically committing to jumping, and that's not always something you want to do. So the FD pick is definitely working out for them, you know, despite everything we're saying. But yeah, I do feel like beyond just this one match, they might have to make some adjustments if they want to come out on top in the whole set.
Yeah, I'd like to see just a bit more, you know, building of like the wall we were talking about at the beginning. I do, especially on that stage, I feel like it would be amazing. Just it's hard to set up. You got to find a way to set it up, but like once it's done, a bit of blizzards, bit of forward smashes, and it's gonna be brilliant because it's hard to focus on one person because Fox is always gonna be here to like, you know, come in and be annoying to you. So just, you know, putting on some percentage, making them kind of, you know, force their way in, and then having like taken maybe like 60 or 70% in the process. That's gonna net you a lot. But right now it seems that it's Brent. Although they're winning, I'm not seeing the strategy being applied so much. So just like you said, I'm a bit scared for the future.
And as well, I think like the green team don't have enough respect for like who is in front and who is at the back. Like a lot of times when you know they're each, you know, we've got red team on one side, green team on the other side. One of those players will be at the front, and the one who's at the back will just come forwards and like get involved. And it's like it's not actually your turn. Like the person at the front can decide to come back if they want, but like you don't overtake them. Like
it's like driving a car and you know, being in a lane. You don't pass by the right. Like it's not okay. Or by the left in the UK. I don't know.
Depends where you live. Yeah.
All right. Although Mahie and UnHaven doing well now.
Yeah,
but they better take that energy to the next game if they can. Unless HappyMealz has something to say about it, but 63% is going to be a bit difficult. Trying to get a grab, of course, but you know, HappyMealz know that they want to get a grab.
There you go. Right. Mahie will happily clean that up with a little slice and dice there.
Yeah. In doubles, shield is like amazing. Light shielding and shields because it's gonna extend your moves and it's gonna allow you to you know, kind of, you know, deal with that whole, you know, someone being in the front, someone being in the back. If you see that you're like your friend has an opportunity to get in, maybe just shield, extend the hitboxes, especially with ice climbers. Like ice climbers, if you extend the like double and down smashes hitboxes with your shield, it's gonna be really annoying for the
they're gonna be in lag for a hot minute.
Yeah, and you can create the situations where you shouldn't really have the advantage, but just creating that pressure can definitely, you know, throwing the opponent for a loop. And now it's going to be onto the red team to decide where they want to go. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Shimmer's going to survive a bit more. You know, we got 2 Mars anyway, and Fox is going to be very happy to be on that stage. Ooh, that was almost Nana.
Separation game as well on this stage where you've got more room. Already dead Mahie as well. Love that RB recovery from HappyMealz actually interrupting Mahie's combo.
Yeah, you know,
red team got position here. Oh, Mahie sneaks back in. UnHaven off stage. Ooh. Opportunity to save here.
Oh, wow.
Really nicely done. Ends up flubbing a little bit, but they do both make it back. Oh no, and then missed. Let's dash there from HappyMealz.
Yeah, that B was really tricky because you could have tried to side B, but if you side B, the opponent's gonna come in and try to mess you up. So you gotta get that up B that doesn't strong up B, like reverse up B, but that also saves them. So you know, really good, good knowledge from the red team. But we wouldn't expect less. We've seen how well versed they've been in doubles for now. They've definitely been those that have shown us, like, I think how you should, like, on paper play doubles. And green team has been a bit more unorthodox.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's
almost a really quick kill there from Mahie, but Renzo is just at enough percent that he could wait out the lag from that spike and double jump back.
Nice.
Not the second time round though. Mahie gets the second done.
And you're gonna see, Ice Climbers.
Renzo, did you really just die? Oh my god!
Oh my god! That was
like
a bit too close for comfort.
0, almost died at like 20%.
It's gonna happen sometimes.
So yeah, green team's still looking pretty good here.
Okay, Mahie's just gotta survive. Don't try anything crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Red kind of clambering over each other there, trying to get the 2v1. End up just hitting each other. It's not what they want. Nice little refresh there into Invincible drill into another stage. A great way to just like recover some space.
All right, so you've been seeing Ice Climbers like smash a lot, but it's so good in doubles, like, because you get punished way less for it, because you got your opponent backing you up. It's kind of like Peach, where like you can abuse down smash even more in doubles, just because it's so good, and you've got you've got your friend. You have to count on your friend. You can't doubt them, because that's not you're just gonna lose if you do that. You gotta have confidence, and that's why.
Yeah.
When you've been seeing a lot of smashes, a lot of just going in, things that wouldn't work normally.
Oh, UnHaven definitely in a scary situation, but red team need to not overcommit to this. Yeah, they do reset. UnHaven gets up airs, a 1v2 time. Oh, that's dead. UnHaven didn't even expect him to die. But there you go. Now it's just Mahie.
Yeah.
A lot of damage being built up. Oh, he had that opportunity.
Quite get it on the stage, but safe. It's gonna be hard for them because, like, he wants grabs, but he can't have grabs because it's 2v1, and then he wants smashes, but like smashes are also very punishable. So,
all right, they were not They did not have. They were not on the same game plan then, but it worked out for them.
Yeah. In the end, it didn't matter. But it could have been. It's scary because like you think like Mars doesn't really have what it takes to do 2v1s because he has to grab, he has to smash. It's very you can just shield. It's very easy to punish. But he still has what it takes.
He's fine. Yeah, he's not like the best, but like he's definitely like capable.
You gotta get a missed tipper somewhere that just kind of gets out of nowhere. Mars Fox gets hit, and then you got a 1v1 situation, and then it's all up to anyone at this point. But it's gonna be 2-1.
Yeah, they kept pretty close, but 2-1 there to Renzo and HappyMealz. I'm thinking.
In the meantime, yeah, sure.
Sounds like we've got a game 5 on our hands. So I'm feeling like that. You feeling that?
I would like to. I would like to feel that. I'm a bit scared by UnHaven and Mahie, because like there's some times where they've been doing well, and you see that they've worked a bit of what they need to do to make that team work, but like sometimes kind of like the automatisms kind of get the best of them, and then they try something. They're like, oh, that's gonna be a great play that I can make, but unfortunately.
Yeah,
it's in doubles you gotta be careful with the plays you try to make. It can go very, just as you said, you can think, oh, it's 3-stock, it's fine, but it can go very fast.
Yeah,
and that's why I like that just grab charge forward smash, because it's like it's simple, it's easy, it's not gonna net you too much time, and you're gonna be able to help your friend quickly. So those kind of things. Oh no, Nana getting up B, getting the down B. Ceiling glitch, and unfortunately not being able to come back.
And now, the great job zoning there from HappyMealz, just like using the up tilt, really denying UnHaven any opportunity to get in. And just like that, they've got green team in the corner now. Maybe it's looking a little bit too aggressive, but doesn't manage to force it. Gets the up smash on UnHaven. Yeah.
It's hard because like there you had, but Mahie is starting something. There you had UnHaven at the front, and then Mahie trying to just like kind of empty hop and being ready to put out those hitboxes. But I feel like it's really it's hard to have Ice Climbers at the front because it's easy to like mess up like accidentally hit hit the Ice Climbers and then mess up the whole like sinking thing with Nana, and maybe having Mars at the front and having Ice Climbers do like Nana Pulse over him or something like that would be some way to make it work, especially on a large stage like that. Although the green team has been doing pretty well, they've got a great situation going just before, but red team already
kills. I think Ices can be okay at the front, especially when they're a low percent, because like the shield and crouch cancel is super strong. But like once you get the high percent, it definitely gets a little bit more, touch and go.
All right, Mahie going in, but really without the help of UnHaven, so a bit scary. But UnHaven managing to get that down smash even with one Ice Climber.
Pretty tight game here, but red team have got all the control right now. And then wow, just like that, finds 2 kills.
Yeah.
Cheeky up air continuing from Renzo's combo.
Yeah, and I mean, HappyMealz could have been pressuring Mahie even more, but he was like, no, I've got to kill UnHaven. Why shouldn't I, help Renzo? And that's what nets them this amazing situation, 2v1 with an advantage, 2-stock advantage.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be naughty. Anytime they get a grab, anytime they get, a strong starter hit, basically going to be curtains. Oh, it's the wrong.
RCG. That could have been an opportunity, but yeah, definitely didn't quite go as planned. And there you go. Yeah,
you gave one grab, but like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that grab?
I want to just touch quickly on that final situation where we saw HappyMealz just pick up that up air on UnHaven. Like the reason that like he had the luxury of doing that was because he had Mahie box in the corner. He didn't really have to put that much cognitive effort into thinking, how am I going to 1v1 Mahie, or how am I going to get out of the corner or anything like that, because he just had that luxury of space and time. And I was just like, oh, you know what? You're on the miles on the edge of the stage. If I want, I can just leave you. I can just leave you and not worry about you and just go, get this other kill. Whereas like if you're the one in the corner, then you don't really have that. You can't just run through your opponent, so. That was the good positioning and good sort of doubles fundamentals there, which has allowed that 2v1 to be set up.
Exactly. And I mean, great job to both teams. Renzo and HappyMealz moving on to face Knuckles and Amsa, whereas Mahie and UnHaven are going to be playing Alactosis and Slip Kid. In the